What's up, people? This is a response to Rev. Now, before I get started, no hate towards Rev. Me and Rev, we've been on here for a long time. We've been doing each other for a long time. We've been watching each other's videos for a long time. I love the dude because he's charismatic, he's funny, and even when I don't agree with him, he still makes sense. See what I'm saying? All because I don't agree with his opinion, that doesn't mean that, he gives any backing to his opinions. So, I've always respected Rev for that. But this is a response to him, to his response that he did to me. Now, firstly, I want to say this. That was not really a video about you, Rev, because after that first video I did on you and Heartache, I remember in the next, 3-4 videos you did, trolling We Fanboys, I saw in those next videos in the comments how you kept on saying, it's not that you don't want people to see you as Kitty, they just don't appeal to you. And you said that before, way back when you were arguing with 7th Level about Ratchet and Clank and stuff like that. So after that first video and, the comments I saw you making, I understood. I know. I remember a long time ago in a video I did, covering this same topic matter, I brought you up and I was like, Rev isn't hypocritical because he doesn't play kitty games, kitty games on any platform, period. While some of you will say, oh, that Wii game is kitty, but then go play an Xbox, kitty game or a PS3 kitty game. But I always said that you're fine, you're not included because you don't play kitty games, period. But yeah, like I was saying, after the video I put up, when I saw your comments was that, that's not it. It's not the fact that it's just E-rated. I just refuse to play a game that's all sparkly and shiny, I understand that. So that video wasn't directed to Zuru at all. Matter of fact, it wasn't directed towards anybody specific. It was just directed towards anybody who thinks like that. And a lot of people, I keep forgetting that this is YouTube. So I kind of have to lower my level of intellect. I have to simplify things. A lot of people didn't get the point, but some of you did. I'm going to read a comment that Agent Morgan 2010 made because I'd say he got the closest to the point of the video. Rev said he didn't get the point in this video, and Agent Morgan explained it to him. He said he's a little kid and he doesn't like the Wii or Wii U. Yeah, that's one of the points. He's likening your intellect and criticisms of the Wii to this child. Exactly. Point being, your opinions are immature as a child's. He's right. He's pretty much spot on. I know some of you watching that video, you guys like, what is this kid we're talking about? This kid is fucking retarded. But everything that kid was saying are things that you people say. That was the point. Now, of course, you guys haven't been saying, the Wii is 360p, stuff like that. But you guys get what I'm saying. He's a little bit more, extreme with it. But guess where he got all those things from? You. All of his logic is a reflection of everything you people have been saying. And another point I want to bring to the table was that, this is a little kid, and he bashes, Nintendo for having cartoonish looking games. So this guy is, if you go to his channel, which I'm not going to give you a link to, a lot of people thought I was trying to blast the kid. No, if I was trying to blast the kid, I would have used the name. I would have came on camera. The link to the channel would have been in the description, or the name would have been in the title of the video. That's what I do if I want to blast somebody. But no, that wasn't the point, people. And a lot of you missed the point completely. But Agent Morgan and a few other people, they got it. The title of the video was, people, look in the mirror. Basically, what I was trying to show you what you say come out of somebody else's mouth. So you can see how retarded you are. You see what I'm saying? That's what I was doing. Because sometimes when you hear what you're saying out of somebody else's mouth, you're able to, really listen to what you're saying and see the stupidity in it. And I was showing you how this kid sounds stupid, right? Well, he's sounding like you. That was the point of the video. That's why it's called Here, Look in the Mirror. And if you read the description, I said this is exactly how you guys are. Look at what you created. So that was the point. But anyways, back to responding to Rev. Few things I want to talk about. firstly, let's talk about Mario for a second here. Now, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I can understand how you would say, that was kiddie because, it's the gameplay is just ultra simplistic. You hold the D-pad down, you press 2 to jump. That's pretty much all there is to it. And yes, kids can beat that game. But also, you call Super Mario Galaxy kiddie and Skyward Sword. Now, I understand where you're coming from. It's this big-nosed Italian plumber in overalls riding a dinosaur flying in the stars. I understand. But, Rev, put your son on Super Mario Galaxy 2, and will he be able to beat it? No. Why? Because it's too hard. It's too hard for him. If a game is too hard for kids to beat, it wasn't made for kids. Fact. It's as simple as that. Those are the merits I use for determining whether or not a game is truly kiddie. And like you said yourself in the video, yeah, playing games in general, that's kiddie period. You're right. I don't know why you brought that up because that's kind of, a point that me and other people have been making this whole time. It doesn't matter what video game you're playing, it doesn't matter. You're still playing pretend. You're pretending to be a space marine. You're pretending to be some engineer on this alien-infested ship, Dead Space, You see what I'm saying? It's either way, you're playing pretend. But, yeah, back to what I was saying. If a game is kiddie, the developers would make it to where kids can beat it. But can your kid beat Skyward Sword, Rev? No, he can't. Can he get past the water temple of Ocarina of Time? No, he can't. He won't even get close to that temple. You see what I'm saying? Those are the merits I'm using. You're talking about appearance. I'm talking about challenge. I'm talking about gameplay. And you said yourself in your last video, gameplay is most important. So it's all about the gameplay. You said gameplay, you finally came out and said gameplay is more important than graphics. You said it's more important than presentation, yada, yada, yada. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Mario flying around the stars, these cute little, star critters and everything. But can your kid beat it? No. Matter of fact, I remember an article IGN did. It was talking about the birth of Super Mario Galaxy 2 level. And there's a reason why they made it like that. They did a step-by-step process of how a Super Mario Galaxy 2 level was made. And first they started with, fire. Then they started with ice. Then they put spikes, on the planet. Then they put these giant hippos and these dark evil Marios running around trying to kill you. And then these clouds that disappear right when you touch them. And then you're on a timer with limited life. Like, exactly. As a matter of fact, I'll post a link to that article in the description so you guys can see for yourself. That article is no exaggeration. Super Mario Galaxy is one of the hardest games you will play this generation. Number two is much harder than number 1. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is one of the hardest games you'll play this generation. And fact of the matter is, your kid cannot beat it. He cannot beat Skyward Sword. And another thing, you guys keep on talking about Mario and Zelda. Why? Why? Those are not the only 2 games on the Wii. A lot of people, they think Wii only equals Nintendo. That's it. Wii means Nintendo games, nothing else. Like there's no third-party games on there. And we keep showing you guys these games, and even these other Nintendo games. We keep showing it to you guys, and you just seem to every single time, just ignore it. And you go back to Mario and Zelda. We keep on flashing you Mad World, the No More Heroes, the Metroids, all that stuff. Muramasa's the Demon Blade, Red Steel 2. We keep Monster Hunter 3. We keep flashing you guys those games. We keep showing you what we're playing. In addition to Mario and Zelda, yes, but we already established kids cannot beat those games. But we keep on flashing you guys these games, and you keep ignoring it. Why is that? You guys tell me down below in the comment section. But another point I want to make, I forgot what it was. Shit. That was a really good point too. But yeah, you guys get the point. Oh yeah. I remember now. Punch Out. Rev, you know where I'm getting at in one of your videos? I said, well, it was the video where your son beat New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And I was like, okay, now let him beat Skyward Sword. And then I commented again. I was like, oh, no, wait. Make him play Punch Out. And then you came out and said, heck, man, even I play Punch Out. And I'm like, what? Why, Rev? You know, it's still colorful. It's kiddie. It has cartoon graphics. Now you said you'd play it because it's human on human action, but I don't think that's the number one reason as why you would play Punch Out, Rev. A lot of you see where I'm getting at. You would play Punch Out because it's challenging. Exactly. That goes back to what I was saying. Your kid can't play Super Mario Galaxy 2 and Skyward Sword because they're challenging. You would play Punch Out because it's challenging. That's the real reason. Say it's human on human action all you want. The real reason you would play Punch Out is because you know it's hard as fuck. Because you played it before. Your boy Dumars, I know you remember, back in the day when the console war was actually still going on, he made a video for Punch Out on the Wii. Dumars, the last person anybody would expect to make a video about a Wii game. Dumars came out and gave props to Punch Out. He said he's been playing it all night, playing it all week. This is a hard-ass game. It'll kick your ass. That's exactly what I'm saying. Although these games have, cartoon-looking graphics or whatever, they're hard as fuck and your kids cannot beat them. So slice it any way you want. Talk about the presentation all you want. You said it yourself, Rev. Gameplay is king. Therefore, if the gameplay is too hard for a kid, that game was not made for kids. Simple as that. It's factual. That's pretty much all I have to say. There's nothing else that can be further said, really. But that's it for this video. Like I said, all love for exposing lames, Rev. Always love the guy. This ain't gonna change nothing between us because it's video games. It's not that serious. We understand that. A lot of you don't. But yeah, see y'all later. That's pretty much all I want to talk about. I might have 1 or 2 more videos up later today. So see you later.